We're so happy that you guys are here today. The goal of today is that you guys are getting your planners, and we can kind of start talking through how to run your planners and how to make this look. So what we want to do is kind of go through some tips and strategies and ways to help you become more organized so that we can get good grades and learn so that then we can go to the high school. So like I said, we're learning about organization. My name is Mrs. Kirkley.
And I'm Mrs. Brown. And if you're here today, since it's a gold day, your last name, most of you, I know there's some added in, but your last name is A through G. I know it's A through K today. If you're A through G, then I'm your counselor. So, hello, welcome.
All right.
Excited to have you here.
Yeah. All right. What I want to do at first, I need one volunteer. Who's the volunteer?
Volunteer. It involves.
Come on. Come on up. First hand. Here we go. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Stand right here for us. What's your name?
John.
John. Okay, John here. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Okay, John here is going to represent a student. And as a student, these balloons are going to represent things within our life. So you have homework, right? Raise your hand if you have homework. Oh, come on. Yes, thank you. Okay, we have families. Keep holding them. We have sports, clubs, activities. We have girlfriends, boyfriends, jobs. Maybe not jobs yet, but maybe. Friends. Social media. What else we got?
Church groups, maybe.
Church, anything else? Chores, church chores. Well, let's do one more, right? What else you got? E-learning. All right. Okay, here's the deal. On the count of 3, you're going to throw these up in the air. You've got to keep them up as long as possible, okay? I will tell you, the longest that I've ever seen it is 2 seconds. So let's see if he can beat it. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, and done. Okay, so what happened? He did really well with a few balloons, right? So school, friends, what happened to the rest? They fell. Thank you. They fell. So the goal for today is find ways to help you find ways that we can make him successful. All right, so he has stuff to do. You got a friend here. Come on up. You're going to represent a planner, all right? Okay. One more person. 2 more people. Come on. Come on. Okay? You're going to represent teachers, people that can help you. Come on. You're going to represent friends. All right, so we have a few. We're not going to do all the balloons. Now keep them up as long as you can. 3, 4, 5, and hold your balloons. You guys can put them this way. Put them this way and have a seat. Thank you. Okay, what happened? What were they able to do? Keep them up. Thank you. They were able to keep them up because they had strategies, they had a planner, they had teachers to help, they had parents to help. So again, our goal today is that you walk away with a few ideas of how you can become organized, a few ideas of how you can run your life successfully. So we're gonna keep going one more. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to stand up if you have a planner. That should be all of you, or almost all of you after today. Stand up if you have a planner. You're going to walk away with planner. It's okay. You can stand up. Okay. Stay standing if you use your planner or have used a planner, a notebook, agenda, assignment notebook. So stay standing if you have used it this year. Stay standing if you have not missed a single assignment. It's okay. It's all right. That's why we're here. We're learning. Stay standing if you so you 3, 4 are all standing. You guys have an assignment notebook already? And you use it? And you haven't missed one. Can any of you guys give me one tip that you have used to be successful? Go for it.
Write down everything that your teachers tell you for the future.
Perfect. You got a tip? What? Oh, that's fine too, yeah. You got a tip that's made you successful? Okay. You got one? No? You got one? Okay, we'll find some. Don't worry, next one. Okay, so here's what I want to do. The first thing I'm going to stress to you is use the planner. So after today, you should be able to walk away with a planner. If you don't have one, we will make sure that you get one. But your assignment notebook, your planner, whatever you want to call it, it is right here. You all should have them. If you're someone that you're like, I've heard kids say, I don't like them because I lose them. There are digital copies, and we're going to show you what it can look like up here. And we're going to make sure your teachers have access to that in case you want to use it. So they look like this up here on the board. And you can write your in-class assignment and your online assignment so that your virtual days and your in-person days stay sorted out. Okay? Now, let's go back and let's look at the planner that you have, because you now have one. Let's look at how we set it up and what's in it and what to look for. Would you mind going to the PowerPoint? Thanks. Okay, the first thing I want you guys to realize is that you don't have to write every single thing down. Write the important things. So what I do first is I only write my homework. If I have a quiz or a test, I'm going to write that also. But I kind of set it up like this. So the notebooks that the school gave me already had topics listed off to the side. I much rather, I'm a visual learner, so I would much rather on the side write first hour, second hour, third hour, and kind of cross off the topics. That's okay. Organization is about what works for you, not what works for me, but I'm giving you some tips that have been proven to work for most kids your age. So again, this is how I would set this up. This is what I would look at. So you're going to find the date, and then I'm going to write first hour, second hour, third hour. So in my first hour, I have worksheet 25, and guess what? I need my book. Well, by the time I get to 7th hour, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to forget that I need my book. So I started and wrote book, saying, hey, I need my math book, okay? Second hour, I need to read pages 1 through 10, but I have a quiz on Friday. So use a different color to highlight quizzes, tests, that sort of thing, kind of show you that you have something coming up. Now, if you look at third hour, you've noticed I have no homework. Instead of leaving it blank, I wrote none. Why did I do that? John, you're helping me out quite a bit today. Thank you. Otherwise, I might think, oh no, what did I forget to write it, or did I just not write it? So I'm going to write none, and I'm a visual, so I like to cross it off. Any of you like crossing things off? Yeah, you're my people. Okay. Next, I guess I should use a clicker. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing I want you to hear. This planner should go everywhere with you. It does no good for you if it's in your locker. Take it to every single class and take it to home and to school. Why? Someone on this side, why would I want to do that? Go for it. Because it's a planner, and if I don't have it,
you could write it down in class, like where
yes, you write it at the end of every hour, and then you have it, and then you don't have to like backlog the rest of the day. So take it with you at all times. Write only what your homework is and what you have to remember. If you need your book, write it in. If you don't have homework, still write something. Nothing, none, whatever you got. And then use a different color to highlight, star, whatever it is that you think is important. Test, quizzes. I need to remember this. Okay, so that's your planner. I'm trying to go fast. The next piece of advice, the second tip I want to shout out to you guys is it's important that when you have your virtual days, you're still at home setting up a schedule. So when you come to school, you go to first hour, second hour, third hour, and it's scheduled for you. If you just wake up and kind of do things, you can feel disorganized and not get things done. So I'm going to suggest and highly recommend that you guys are setting up a schedule for yourself when you're at home. This is an example one. Again, we will make sure your teacher has access to this where you can take it and then you can fill out a schedule for you. Then really get up at 9 and start your homework at 9. I promise you that the groups that did this, used this suggestion, they were like, it was awesome. I was done by 1 and I had the whole rest of the day and it was awesome. And they have continued to do that. So my suggestion would be set a schedule for yourself at home and give yourself breaks. So we can go to the next one. Set in time for you guys to give breaks. What you're not going to know, or what you're going to notice here There's no room to play on your phone. So when do I play on my phone? In the breaks? When else should I play on my phone? When you're done. Absolutely, great suggestion. So do that. Next, sorry. So set time. It's okay that you set a break for yourself. You can see that there were breaks scheduled in. We'll talk about how to get that break. A few other suggestions that I've seen work really well: color code your classes. All science is red. Red folder, red notebook, red binder, whatever you got. All math is blue. What else do you have? English is green, okay? So if you're someone that you're a visual learner and having colors in your locker would help you organize, that's what you want to do. Another suggestion is have a homework folder that goes to and from into every class with you. On one side, homework that you need to get done. On the other side is homework that I need to turn in. So this is a suggestion. Several students have already done this and they're really loving this too. Find a good place on your virtual days, guys. Your best bet is to give yourself a table, a workspace that is clean and clear, able for you to work on. So if you go home and you sit at the couch and you turn on the TV to do homework, are you going to be as successful as you could be? No, I see a lot of shaking your heads. No, you're not. So find a good, successful place. One suggestion a student gave me, which I loved, is set a playlist for yourself, and when that playlist goes off, then you move on to the next subject, okay? So you could do something like that. If you noticed, when we set a schedule for you, there was breaks in there. If you're someone that, honestly, if I walk by a TV and it's something I want to watch, I'm going to probably sit down and watch it, and the next thing I know, an hour later, and I've either been watching TV or been on my phone or something. So take your phone, take a timer, whatever you have, set a timer on your microwave, and set a 15-minute break timer for yourself. When the timer goes off, you put your phone away or whatever else you have, and you go back to work, okay? I promise you some of these things are gonna make you more successful, and it's important because when you get to high school, these grades are gonna stay with you for something like 65 years. 65 years, the grade that you get next year, right? So you need to make sure that you're doing your work on virtual days, and these are some ways that you can do it. Use sticky notes, set a timer. All right, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going real fast because I'm trying to make sure we have time. Okay. Are we good?
We're good.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. With the people, don't get up and move, but stay where you're at. With the people around you, I want you to talk about 3 things that we talked today that you think might be helpful for you. Go ahead, talk about it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you for calming down where you guys can hear me. I really appreciate that. That was lovely. Okay, so now you've come up with 3 things that I've shared with you. But now what I want you to do, there's sticky notes at your table. So grab one sticky note for me. Grab one. There's several. Grab one.
Make sure you have something out to write with. If you don't have something, let me raise your hand and I will bring you something to write with.
Yeah. Perfect, perfect. Raise those hands if you need a writing utensil. Okay, here's what I want. On the back side of this sticky note, I want you to write your name. Start there. Write your name on the back side of the sticky note. On the sticky side, you're writing your name. Now, go back to the front where it's not sticky. You're going to do number 2. Write down 2 strategies that you are going to do, that you're going to try. So maybe it's using your planner. Maybe it's using a notebook. Maybe it's using a folder. Maybe it's sitting down and making a schedule. Whatever that may be, I want you to do number 2 on the front side. Writing down 2 things. You can turn them. Yeah. Awesome. So write down 2 things. And I have a timer with music up here, just as an example. 2 things that you personally are going to try. I like it.
Give us the to-do thing again on the screen.
Oh,
For right now, yes. So on the front side, the non-sticky side, what are 2 things?
We're gonna try, or we'll continue to work on. Be organized.
All right. All right. This sticky side, what I want you to write is one thing that your teacher, your SRT teacher, can help you with to make sure that you're doing the front side. What is something that you need? So maybe that means that you need a planner. Maybe you need, now you shouldn't. Maybe you need a folder. Maybe you need dividers. Maybe you need someone to sit down with you and make a schedule. Maybe you just want someone to keep checking in on grades. Whatever that may be, how can your teacher help you be organized and successful with school? I want you to write down one thing on the back side. What is something that your SRT teacher can do for you to help you with this? Because we're here to help you. That's our goal. Front side is you. Back side is, how can the teacher help you? What do you need from us? We don't know if you don't tell us. Okay, here's the thing. With this extra time, here's what I want you to do. You need to find your teacher's name. Find your teacher's name and stick it up here, okay? But, hold on, freeze. When you get back to your spot, what I want you to do is open up that planner and find today's date. One thing that I like to do is put a paper clip in it so that I can easily open it up each day. So if you need a paper clip, we will make sure that you get one. But find the date and start filling in your homework with your extra time. So 1, you're gonna stick the sticky up here. And 2, you're gonna find the date in your planner and start filling this out for today.